Apple just came out with the new iPad Pros and the base model iPad, but guess what? There was no event. We see the first glance of the iPad Pros on the Apple website and get some of the exclusive features on the iPad Pros. But one among them is so special that you guys might even drop the idea of using your iPhone for video recording. And that has finally happened to the iPad Pro, the ProRes feature on the iPad Pro 2022. Now for some people, there's a question, do we even need that feature? Who don't actually record video on their iPads. But if you take this way, iPad Pros are your productivity devices, then the best camera possible would be a great option to have. By the way, now your iPad Pros can record 4K 30fps. So better luck for the content creators for their iPad, since you just need to record on your iPad and edit it on iPad as well, since the new performance figures on the iPad Pros are impressive. With the new M2 chipset, this is one of the beasts when it comes to raw performance, where we'll see a 15% performance jump in CPU and new 10 cores instead of 8 cores on the previous generation GPU, which brings 35% of the performance boost with the GPU performance, and also brings 100 GB per second of unified memory bandwidth, which is 50% more than the M1 from the last year iPad Pro. So now if you want to switch your MacBook Air with the iPad, then you don't need to worry about the performance, because it is powerful enough to do every task available to date. Not just that, with these numbers, we also get an update with the Wi-Fi, the new Wi-Fi 6E, which brings some of the great numbers, 2.4 GB per second, which is twice as fast compared to the last generation 1.2 GB per second. Faster speed is always a good option to have. Artists and people who like to use Apple Pencil during the day will be very happy, since a new feature called Hover is now available in the iPad Pro 2022, which will work with the second generation Apple Pencil. Now what this feature does, it actually detects the pencil when it is 12mm above the display and uses the preview mark before you actually mark the display, which is very helpful when you are drawing or some sort of editing. But this feature is exclusive only to iPad Pros 2022. The display on the iPad Pros are different, where we didn't get the new mini LED display on the 11 inches iPad Pro, and it only comes with the 600 nits peak brightness, where the 12.9 inches iPad Pro comes with 1600 nits peak brightness, which is insane. Although from last year iPad Pro 12.9 inches, it is exactly the same, no difference in display here. So if you are thinking of an update just because of a display, then you don't need to update. The landscape selfie shooter is what everyone wanted, but guess what? Apple didn't put in the iPad Pros model. Instead, it is available in the entry-level iPad 10th generation. If you want to see the exclusive features of the iPhone 14 Pro Max, then you guys should check this video. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.